Rainbow Currency, Safe Zone, Unicorn Network. Learn how to become an ambassador. Stay tuned for these important details. Yes, indeed, like I just said, Rainbow Currency, Safe Zone, Unicorn Network. You're going to want to stay tuned for these important details which I have right now for you, increasingly important information that people already around the world have indicated that they're eager to have. You're about to get these important details on this YouTube video from Kate, an internationally popular radio host who describes these details in full. Just basically everything you want to know, including additional information on the Unicorn Network, the Safe Zone, and its galaxy of stars. You're going to want to stay tuned to this entire program because close to the end, Kate usually gives away an amazing prize. So you're going to want to listen to these details. Also, listen for information on the Ambassador Program, which has just been announced for all over the world. You're going to want to stay tuned. So here we go.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another exciting hour in the Safe Zone. My name is Kate, and I am your host for the Safe Zone radio show. And today, thank you so much for joining us. We definitely appreciate all of our listeners around the world. And, it's so fantastic. So today we have a lot of interesting information for everyone. We're going to talk about the great opportunity that we have called the Unicorn Ambassadors. And so we're going to talk about all of that stuff. What is a unicorn ambassador and what's entailed and who is this available for, and all of those questions will be answered. And we'll talk about all kinds of other things going on in the Safe Zone, of course, and with the Unicorn Network. So lots of great things to talk about today. Yeah, so it's really exciting. We just had a webinar last Friday, and we shared this opportunity with the world, the Unicorn Ambassador Program that we have with the Unicorn Network, which of course is the company behind the Safe Zone. And so this is so exciting, really. I mean, I talk about the power of we and, how I personally got involved. Excuse me. That was like 6 years ago, when I first got involved, because I wanted to see this whole project, really come to fruition. And I wanted to be someone who was helping to move this forward for everyone else, And so that's something that makes what we have going on so special and so unique, because it really is what we say, the power of we. We, the internet users, we, the people around the world. What do we want? How can we make our world a better place? That might seem like such a huge, daunting task, in some cases, and definitely it is. But by focusing on things step by step, piece by piece, we can magically change the world. And, it's just so amazing. And that's exactly what we have going on with the Safe Zone and the Unicorn Network. So this is super exciting. And, we're going through this, huge phase of growth, really. We've had a relatively small team, really, all these years doing all this stuff. And now we are at the stage where we are really growing. And so that's why we have this Unicorn Ambassador Program within our team. So this is really cool. The Unicorn Ambassador, let me start with sharing a little bit about what exactly that is. So as I'm sure many of you know, And for those who don't, the Unicorn Network has members in over 200 countries and regions around the world. And so each area we know needs special things. They, need to connect with the people within their country. And, there's, of course, we're all unique, we're all different, and that's a great thing. And so each, country or region, of course, will have some unique things that is only relevant for their local areas. And so the Unicorn Ambassador is like the face of the Unicorn Network for the local community that they are an ambassador of. Of course, it's not like a United States ambassador or country ambassador, like official through the government. That's not what it is. So you won't get any kind of special treatment or anything like that. But it is within our company, within the Unicorn Network, you are, in a sense, an ambassador of the Unicorn Network for your local country. And so that's why we call them the Unicorn Ambassadors. So this is just an amazing opportunity. If you are someone who loves what you see that we're doing with the Safe Zone and the Unicorn Network, and you want to get more involved, this is an excellent time to do so. And we have people all around the world. And I'm going to share some more information about this, qualifications, and things that you should be aware of throughout our program today. So it's just really amazing. Honestly, I'm so excited about all of the things that we are doing with the Safe Zone and the Unicorn Network, and really sharing everything around the world. We have so many plans, you guys. I'm so excited. I know I say that all the time, but really, for real, I am. So, yeah, it's just amazing. And we're going to get into a lot of these things here after the break. We need to take a quick commercial break here in a moment. And we are going to radio show. I am Kate. Thank you so much for joining us. So today we are talking about this exciting opportunity that we have called the Unicorn Ambassadors. And so I talked briefly before the break about what is a Unicorn Ambassador. And like I said, this is not anything regarding like any official government kind of thing. This is strictly for our company, the Unicorn Network. And so, this is an opportunity. If you have sales and management experience, if you know how to use the internet, know how to use programs like Word and Excel and, PowerPoint, various, standard office programs and such, you understand about business, about talking to people, and making connections, you're a go-getter kind of person. This is a great opportunity for you because really you are the face of the Unicorn Network in your local areas. And let me tell you, we have opportunities worldwide. This is not limited to any small region. In fact, actually, we're looking for people here in the United States, in Europe, in Africa, in China, in India, and so many more places, really. Like I said, we have members in over 200 different countries and regions. So there is tons of opportunity. And this is just the beginning, folks. I mean, yes, we talk about how we've been around for 6 years and planning this for more than 10, but these things take time. And the stage where we're at right now is just amazing. Excuse me. So it's just really exciting. Really, this is an opportunity for some very special people to get involved and really, help move things forward and help create the success that we all want for all of us. Zig Ziglar said, if you help enough people get what they want, you get what you want. And that is absolutely true. And that goes with our whole, company motto of we care and we share, because that's absolutely how, we do things. A lot of companies could care and share a lot more if they understood that the bottom line is more than just money. It's about people, it's about relationships, it's about communication, and it's about, doing better than you have before. And so that is really something that sets the Unicorn Network apart from other companies, is that right from the start, there was many experts all over the years, throughout the years, that told us to do things differently because it wasn't the standard way everybody else does things. Well, like the saying goes, if you want things in your life to change, you need to change things in your life. There's no other way to do it. And so you're going to deal with a lot of those things as a Unicorn Ambassador, being open to new experiences. And it's just a fantastic place to start with our company. Really, there's so much opportunity, so much, so many exciting things, so many new experiences, so many great people that you will meet and talk with and work with and, build relationships with as a Unicorn Ambassador. It's really exciting. And, I want to share one song that really makes this all come together, and that's Maya Pop's Do Some Good. So, just like as she says in the song, you feel like you can't do anything without the support, but yet here you are with the power of we. You have the support of the world behind you, really. And so that is something so amazing about our whole company and network, because really all of us are family together. Whether you're a member, a business partner, a team member, we are all family. And so it's just amazing. It's really, me personally, I can give you so many great recommendations about, how I have experienced my time within the team. And of course, I'm a little biased on that. But at the same time, I am so thankful for the opportunity that I took, and the opportunities that have come to me at that time, since that time, because really it's all about, creating what we want in the world, and it starts small. And of course, as you do these things step by step, they become bigger and bigger and bigger. And then all of a sudden you realize that you've put together this giant puzzle that's just the most beautiful and amazing thing you've ever known. And that's really what we're doing here. And so, as a Unicorn Ambassador, what kinds of things are you going to be doing? So I've talked about a lot of the emotional feelings and everything with it. And that's all fantastic. But there are actual things that you do have to do. So just like I have actual things that I have to do every day, So a lot of these, the main things that you would be doing as a Unicorn Ambassador is primarily to start with, number one, you are the first salesperson in your country. And so you'll be talking with businesses just like I do and just like many others do about, what we have to offer in the Safe Zone, and even too with our rainbow currency. And, sharing that information and helping businesses all around the world. And especially, of course, we're talking about within your local country, so you should be willing to travel and to talk to people within your country. We're not talking about needing to travel to many different countries. We're talking about within your own country. And of course, it's important that you live in the country where you are a unicorn ambassador, because you have to know the nuances, the little details about how things work. How does business work? What do you need before you do business? And all of these things. And then as well as you'll be helping to invite new members, all kinds of different members. We have several different membership levels now. We have our general members, and we have creative members, and those are, artists, people who are bloggers or writers or musical artists or videographers, or people who work in those kinds of fields, and many others too. So those are the creative members, and of course we have business members, and of course business members are businesses who want to use our services to help them increase their customers and sales. And so as a unicorn ambassador, you really need to know a lot about what we do. And you can learn all this step by step. And we're going to keep talking about this. We have to cut to a commercial break here shortly. So we are one, we are a family. Welcome back to the Safe Zone Radio Show. I am Kate, your host. Thank you so much for joining us. We definitely appreciate all of you listening, no matter where you are. So yes, definitely. We are talking about the unicorn ambassadors. So before the break, we were talking about what do you actually do. So we talked about sales and being able to go out and talk with businesses and talk with members and invite them all to the Safe Zone. And so what else do you have to do? Well, as the unicorn ambassador, like we said, you are the face of the unicorn network for the world, for your country, So you have to know about the unicorn network. You have to know about the Safe Zone. You have to know all the different things that we do, because you will have people asking you questions, members and business partners and, creative members, all kinds of people. And so you need to know all about the Unicorn Network, all about the Safe Zone. And of course, you can learn this step by step. We really only have like 5 projects out right now on the, on their websites. We have more than 30, honestly, that are just coming, going to be re-released. So, everything's a process. So right now is a great time to get involved, because you can learn what we have available right now and then learn what we have coming step by step, so it doesn't have to be anything overwhelming. We said for a long time, there's a question, and sometimes, there's a question. How do you eat an elephant? Of course, it's one bite at a time. No, I'm not necessarily saying anybody should go eat an elephant, of course, but I'm just saying that, when you have something really big that you're doing, how do you tackle it? One piece at a time, one part at a time. And so, take that whole way of looking at things, and apply it as a unicorn ambassador. You'd learn step by step, It's a process. It's fine. Everybody goes through it, even me. I've been doing this for a long time, so I know a lot of different things already because I've been doing it for a long time. But of course, step by step, you start small and you work your way up. And so, as the face of the Unicorn Network for your country, you will, of course, have to answer questions, customer service, even me, I do customer service, everybody does. That's part of the power of we. Everyone in the team has their own, places where they help out, whether it's with, one of our members asking a question, whether it's with, maybe someone you personally invited or a business partner, or, maybe there's something where you have to talk with official agencies in your country, all of these things are a part of the position, so to speak. And so, of course, there's a lot that you have to do. And of course, when it comes to what language do you speak in your local country, if you speak English, well then, hey, you have an easier time than others. But if, of course, like in France, they speak English, but no, their national language is French. So, of course, if you are the Unicorn Ambassador for France, well, you would have to translate things from English to French. And you also have to know how to speak and write English, too, because as our country is based in the United States, and as English is the international language of business, you have to know English, because you have to be able to communicate with us in the main company, and then as well share that with your local members and business partners. So, translating might be something. And as well, how do you get that information to them? You'll have to have some webinars and things, ways that you can disseminate the information so that people can learn and get involved and experience all the great opportunities that we have for everyone. So a lot of great things going on. And sometimes, you got to be strong. Boy, I really love her music so much. I'm over here just dancing and singing along in my seat while it's playing. So, yes, as a Unicorn Ambassador, definitely you need to be strong. And something else, if you do have questions or challenges, or, something is, not right in your mind, or you have like I said, a question or something, the best place to get that information to solve your challenges is by talking with the team. That's something I want to say right up front. As a Unicorn Ambassador, you can't be talking badly about the company. If you have a challenge, come to the team. We will help you solve it, okay? So just know that up front, because the point is for, everyone to understand all the great things. And of course, every business has its challenges, and every business finds solutions for those challenges. We're no different in that regard. So, yeah, lots of great things. And, like I said, step by step, you learn everything. And if you are a member who has been with us for a long time, you probably know. Maybe you know as much as I do, or more, at least some. And I'm talking, of course, about the Unicorn Network. I'm not saying I'm smarter than anybody else necessarily, but we all have our strengths. We all have things that we are working to improve in some cases, and we're all people. We're all unique. We're all individuals. But together, we are the power of we. We are a family, and we care and we share. So we're going to cut to a commercial break here in a moment. So when we get back, I've got prizes to give away, and we're going to keep talking about this Unicorn Ambassador opportunity. I've got a few
Radio since 1967.
To the Safe Zone radio show, and I am your host, Kate. Thank you so much for joining us. So, talking about the Unicorn Ambassador. So, I've talked about some qualifications. I've talked about what you would be doing generally. Of course, as our company continues to grow, more things will happen. And of course, as you build your team in your local country, many different additional opportunities will come about. But what do you get paid? That's the biggest question everybody, of course, wants to know. And as the Unicorn Ambassador, you are an independent contractor, of course, and you have a variety of different ways that you would earn money. So we talked about being a salesperson. Now that's number one. All your personal sales, you get paid commissions on those. That goes straight to your pocket. And as well, in addition, as you continue to build the membership and the network within your country, you have a very special commission that also comes to you. And this is, if you're familiar with the We Share Success compensation plan, you know that companies that are taking part in the affiliate program, 95% of all the commissions are paid to the members who are taking part in the affiliate program, and bonuses and such like that. Well, that 5% that's not paid directly to the members in the affiliate program, part of that 5% goes to the Unicorn Ambassadors. And so this is based on the commissions within your country. So as your network grows, as the members grow, as the businesses grow, as business grows, you will receive commissions from all of these sales and activity generated within your country. So, it might start as a small amount first, but this is part of the great thing about it, is that as you grow your network and the members, your commissions grow equally. And so there's a lot of different opportunities as far as really how you handle it, how you make this happen. You are the team, you are the go person in your country as a Unicorn Ambassador. So this is a great opportunity, and really there is no limit. As far that we just had from last Friday's webinar, January 12th, and that's where all the information that I'm talking about today, there's a lot more detail in that recap, so definitely go read that opportunity. And then otherwise, you can contact Heiner Hoving, and he is the chief of Unicorn Ambassadors. So he will be your boss, essentially. And so he is right now interviewing all the potential candidates who are applying, and you can contact him on Skype. And I'll give you his Skype ID. So get out your pen and paper and write this down. His Skype ID is ROOKYH. So that's ROOKYH. ROOKYH. And his name is Heiner Hoving. That's HEINER. And Hoving is HOVING. So Heiner Hoving. So contact Heiner, and I'm sure he would love to speak with you and share more information about this fantastic opportunity. And so you can join our family. Family. Boy, I love that song too. And we are indivisible. We are a family. So, hey, everybody who wants to participate in the prize draw, get out your emails, open them up. You're going to want to send an email to kate@safezone.info. That's CATE @safezone.info. kate@safezone.info. So, last week our question was, what year did Maya Pop win the Biggest Talent contest? And she won in 2016. She participated in the 2015 to 2016 season, but she won in 2016. So I want to congratulate Ishak for winning last Thursday's prize draw. So congratulations, Ishak. You will have a 1,000 twinkles added to your account. And so what is the question for today? Who will be the winner? Are you guys ready? Do you have your emails open? The first one in wins with the correct answer. So here's one for you guys. What is the company behind the Safe Zone? What is the company behind the Safe Zone? I've said it many times today. So we definitely will have some winners. Or one winner, I should say. So good luck, everybody. Congratulations again to Ishak. One last thing before we end our show, I wanted to give everyone a little heads up. There may be, or there is, some letters circulating, which are actually trying to con you regarding cryptocurrencies. And so these are definitely crap. So if you ever get a letter in the mail, even it might say your name and your town on it, just ignore it. If it's talking about, these are like extortion letters, so don't believe them. Be safe, everybody.